Meta recently released a report saying in retail e-commerce 63% of ad spend goes to catalog ads. That's a very big number. But in catalog ads we have very limited control. So how do we optimize catalog ads? Here are 7 advanced ways how to optimize a catalog ad to actually get results and drive ROAS, your target ROAS. So let's get started. First, use subcatalogs, categories, margin based on anything. Don't use the entire catalog whenever you're advertising. Always create a subcatalog based on either product or the category or anything else, either margin or AOV or bundling of product, whatever. But use subcatalogs. That way you know that these kind of catalogs are running here. Is it working well or not? If you run randomly, you don't know as to whether this product is working or this category, which category, what product. So always use subcatalogs. How do you create subcatalogs? When you go to the ad set level, you will be able to create there. When you just scroll down just below the name, you will find catalogs. Select your catalog and then you find a plus icon there. Just click on plus icon and you will be prompted to create a subcatalog. Do not run a full catalog there. Next, add product frames and catalog info. This is only visible on FB, so be mindful of that. Whenever you create a catalog ad, you have a frame wherein in catalog ad, in the ad level, if you scroll down, you will see, if you scroll where you are adding your ad copy and everything, then you will see just above that you will have edit catalog info. If you click on that, you will find catalog frames, catalog info and frames. So there you can add your price and stuff like that. So just use them and add your price and everything, but make sure that also know that this is only mostly visible on FB. For some reason Meta does not display it on Instagram, though it might have been such a good thing to have. But anyways, so in catalog info you should always have either the product frames displaying price or sales or offer. That frame, what happens is it layers on the product. So you have a white background image, then on that it shows. For example, if I have an example here, this is your product. On this it will show up in terms of offer it will say the frame. It should be a PNG file. Be mindful so that the product is visible. If it's a JPEG file, the product is not visible and completely covered. So you can say sale or you can say price. Price, because you don't know what the difference is. Price, it's better you leave it to directly to Facebook itself. You can just say sale, a word or a frame that applies to all products in the catalog, because you don't know which product is shown to which person. So be mindful and don't use price here. Price you can add via catalog info feature. Okay. Then look at product ID report. This is very important and we do it often. How do you analyze? Because Meta does not reveal as to which product you have sold from that catalog. So what we do is go to reports, under report select your product ID. Just search for product ID here. Product ID, just select it and search for amount spent. Download this report. Put it in an Excel file and download a Shopify report also, wherein Shopify report indicates product title or product ID and title and sales of those for the same duration, say yesterday or 3 months or 4 months, whatever it is. And then map those using VLOOKUP, using simple Excel functions, and then see if the amount spent and the sale you have got is for the same product, is for the products which are getting the highest spend or not. If they are not, then exclude the product or optimize the product. It's important to optimize it. How do you optimize it? We'll get further around it, but always check that at least top 10, top 20 products wherever your money is being spent is actually getting you sales also there. If it's not, then you should be actually excluding the product, because you will follow the Pareto principle, wherein 20% of your product will get 80% of your spend. But Facebook does not reveal what is the ROAS. For example, if I select ROAS also here, it does not show me what the ROAS is for particular product. For example, see, this is what it displayed. It just says that the average ROAS. This is not what I want. So always use a product catalog, download this report and use Shopify and download the sales report and map it. This is important for optimization point of view. Most important thing we do among all the things which I'll say here. Then update all attributes of the product. What happens is usually you can easily connect Shopify to your catalog and Facebook Business Manager. That's a very easy process, but always check if you have provided all catalog fields in your Shopify. Now what are the catalog fields? Just type in Facebook catalog fields, catalog attributes, and go to the first link, and then just start with seeing whether you have provided all these fields. For example, ID, title, Description and title should be very, very clear, and it should inform Facebook of what the product is. Next, availability of the product, price, condition. These are all which are basic, and this should be there. If it's not there, then catalog won't run. But apart from this, these are the things you should care about. Additional required fields, which is size of the thing. Why size is important? What happens is Facebook really knows everything about the visitor or the person who is scrolling through Facebook. It can exactly pinpoint to you and say that this is the size you will buy. So that is why the size is important. Size is an important factor for Facebook to show exact size of the product from all your catalog to the person exactly of that size itself. At least it's a high accuracy, because Facebook exactly knows that it has so much of data. Then apart from that, if you have a sale price, then you can add gender, you can add additional image link so that other images are also loaded. And Google product category, this is important. This is important for people, for Google, for Facebook to identify what's the product about. So sure, it will scroll through your image itself, but even then, if you provide this, it becomes easier. What's the product about? You can also add FB product category, where it dives deeper than the Google product category. In clothing and accessory, it's women's clothing, so it exactly knows, okay, I need to target women who are interested in tops and t-shirts. So that is how you optimize it. If Facebook product category is not automatically added, you'll have to add it manually, or you can Google product category, at least it's automatically added based on how Shopify is set up for you. But update all these attributes. It's important for Facebook to identify and provide more and more information for it. Then change the images in the feed. One thing we often do is, if we see that from the product ID report that our spends are not going to the best products, or best products are not converting, then what we do is change the image of the product. Change from just white background image to a colorful image, or a person wearing that product, whatever it might be. But change the image link. Where do you change the image link? This is the attribute, image link attribute. Here, this is the main attribute where you can upload via supplement feed. This is out of the scope of this video, but you can look it up on YouTube. You will find it how to upload and stuff. Then lookalike of the same category audience. This is usually what we can say a hack, a tip. But download the customers who have purchased a particular product category and use that lookalike and sell it to the same product category. So use that lookalike to create an audience and push the same product category there. That creates a high relevance audience, but make sure you have enough purchases for each product category. You need much data here. You cannot say that I have just 10 purchases of this product category and try to promote a lookalike there. It will not work. You need at least 1000, 1200 data points there, purchases actually, for Google, Facebook to understand it. So lookalike of the same product category audience, pushing the same category helps. Then use a tool like Marpipe. This is not a sponsored video, but whatever I have come across, I am just saying it. Marpipe, what it does is, usually your product catalogs are like this, but using this tool, you can enhance it this way. Adding all these. Yes, sure, you can do it manually also by changing the image link to this, but it's a very tedious process. With this, you can customize a lot and stuff like that. If you want to use it, use it. If you don't, not a problem. There's not any sponsored or anything. Anyways, you can use this to enrich the catalog, which Facebook suggests. Anyways, because Facebook is already working on improving its catalog and enriching it. So hopefully this video was helpful. Thank you very much.